off at sacks, in and out Maybachs. Most of all,
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the
Oh, say does that.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Lakers, in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Gobert is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Holiday. And it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got the first points on the scoreboard for Milwaukee.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Cousins, the pass to Kuzma. From outside the arc, Harden's shot is off. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Shoots. Cousins pulls it in. The Lakers on offense. Lakers last season hoped to compete, but that wasn't the case, Clark, as we saw. They'll look to do better this season.
Well, you look at last season, end of the year, 11th in the West, learned about the direction they'll grow as a team, and played at a very high pace, and I can expect Showtime to be back in full swing this season and in the coming seasons.
And here's Gordon. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Now, Ross. James Harden missing on the three. Ross with it. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
Now, here's Cousins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. Gobert against Kuzma. Over Gobert. Here's Cousins. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Gordon outside. Kuzma pulls it in.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
And Eric Gordon, top 3 in the league, and three-pointers made the last 2 seasons running.
Yeah, he's done it 2 years in a row now, making over 200 triples in a season while coming off the bench. Impressive.
Now Holiday. James Harden missing on the 3. Holiday off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Here's Harden. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Smith. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Bucks leading by 5. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Harden. Ingram with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond.
That's all defense is. It is effort.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Gobert. Draymond Green is out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Gordon, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. James Harden, 3rd.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Gordon. You're always looking for guys with confidence, but then some guys maybe go a little bit too far with that element, and the efficiency level will drop below their talent level. There are guys that can be swayed by that.
Yeah, you're right, and it's a mixed bag with those kind of guys because the talent is always on display, and it's hard not to appreciate it, but the inconsistency is frustrating. Perhaps the guy who maybe best epitomizes that is Lance Stevenson, because when he's good, he can give you a lot of stuff at both ends. When he's sideways, he can hurt you a little bit too.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Here is Harden. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cousins finds Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Holiday.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
You know, James Harden, the leading isolation scorer in the league for the last 3 years plus. He's taken it to a whole new level, almost 12 points a game in isolation in 2018. And his efficiency, the best in the game, is off the charts.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit, too.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And it's interesting, isn't it? Isolation, one-on-one basketball has lost favor league-wide, but Harden flips that logic on its head.
Yeah, it can still be a little frustrating to watch at times, Kevin, but it reminds me a bit of the way that Steph Curry changed the definition of a good shot, his deep range and marksmanship from long distance. Now more and more players are shooting it from that deep. Harden is changing the definition of a good possession because he's just so talented at making the toughest shots look easy.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with. And on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that three.
Now here is Holiday. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Here is Harden. There's 37 seconds left in the first half, and Cousins gets it to go.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Harden against Holiday. Unloads from 13. Tries again, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Cousins. Over Gobert. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, your thoughts? Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Harden, and it's Cousins in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done. Well, for the Bucks in 2017, it was the opening of their new state-of-the-art team facility. A year later, right next door, they've inaugurated their new home arena.
Now, here is Smith. It's stolen by Green. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Gordon. Rebound by Smith. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Harden. Kuzma kicks to Cousins. The pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Smith on the wing, defended by Gordon. Passes it to Harden. Over Holiday. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James Harden.
Hey, you know, Harden's a high percentage shooter from mid-range. If you don't close fast on him, he'll burn you.
Holiday with the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Cousins. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Cousins has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Dishes to Green. Lots of physical play, Clark, during your time in the NBA. That's been toned down to a degree. Do you miss it being a bigger part of the game now?
You know what? I think it's still a very physical game. The rules have changed. The way the game is officiated has certainly changed. Some of the tough fouls that you saw in decades past don't exist as much. But I still think the game is extremely physical. So I'm glad to see us move in the direction of toning that down a bit. There's enough physicality in the game.
Now here is Holiday. Harden missing his last shot. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smith against Gordon from outside the arc. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Smith. 10 points for James Harden.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. They get it back. Ross passes to Gobert. And stolen by Cousins. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. So they take the lead. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
13 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Bucks trail by 4. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got 7 points in the game. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Los Angeles on top. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's be the one that just plays harder.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Holiday. Green is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Gordon in at the 2 guard. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Harden dishes to Smith. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. 6 to shoot. Ingram up top, guarded by Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
The Bucks trail. And Holiday kicks to Green. The dish to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
And when Ross gets ahead of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
And so Green will bring it up for Milwaukee. And the rejection by Harden. Cousins with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Gobert. Green finds Gordon. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Eric Gordon. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Outside Gordon. Outside Green. Harden against Holiday. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Cousins.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
Kuzma passes to Ingram. Here's Harden. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Holiday. Gordon against Smith. Now here's Gordon. Defense right on him. Holiday attacking. This one for three. Connects from downtown.
We're seeing the red-hot version of Gordon right now.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Terrence Ross.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Gordon against Smith. Outside Gordon. Yes!
And Gordon has the confidence of his teammates, Kevin. A prime-time scorer who lives for situations just like these.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
For 3, Ingram. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Let it gossip. I had to get it poppin'.